The Three Kingdoms is one of the most famous periods in Chinese history. But what exactly was it? To understand it, we need to go back to the late Eastern Han Dynasty, around 184 AD. At that time, the Han Empire was already collapsing from within. The emperors were weak, and real power was fought over by corrupt eunuchs and imperial relatives. While they struggled for control, the people suffered. Heavy taxes, famine, and unrest spread across the land. Then came a man named Zhang Jiao, who led a massive uprising known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion. The Han government couldn't handle it, so they allowed local leaders to raise their own armies to suppress the rebellion. This decision changed everything. Although the rebellion was eventually crushed, those local leaders now had soldiers, land, and power. They no longer obeyed the central government. The Han dynasty still existed in name, but in reality, China had entered an age of warlords. Out of this chaos, three major figures rose to power: Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Quan. Cao Cao was the most powerful. He was a brilliant strategist and politician who unified northern China. Instead of immediately declaring himself emperor, he used a smarter strategy. He took control of the last Han emperor and ruled in his name. This gave him legitimacy and authority over other warlords. Liu Bei's path was very different. He started from nothing, claiming royal blood but living in poverty. His strength was not power, but people. He built loyalty through trust and righteousness. With the help of famous figures like Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and the brilliant strategist Zhuge Liang, he slowly built his own kingdom in the southwest. Sun Quan, on the other hand, inherited a strong foundation from his father and brother in the southeast. He was not the most aggressive leader, but he was extremely skilled at maintaining stability. With a powerful navy and strong advisors like Zhou Yu and Lu Xun, he secured his territory along the Yangtze River. The turning point came in 208 AD, the Battle of Red Cliffs. After unifying the north, Cao Cao marched south with a massive army, aiming to conquer all of China. Liu Bei was being chased, and Sun Quan was under pressure. Alone, neither could win. So they formed an alliance. Using clever tactics and a devastating fire attack, their combined forces destroyed Cao Cao's fleet. Cao Cao was forced to retreat, and his dream of unifying China collapsed. After this battle, China split into three major powers: Wei in the north, Shu in the west, and Wu in the south. This was the true beginning of the Three Kingdoms. But the story didn't end there. Liu Bei later attacked Wu to avenge Guan Yu, but he was defeated at the Battle of Yiling and died soon after. Zhuge Liang continued to lead Shu and launched multiple campaigns against Wei, but none succeeded. He eventually died from exhaustion. Without strong leadership, Shu weakened and was conquered by Wei in 263 AD. However, even Wei did not last. A powerful family led by Sima Yi and later his descendants gradually took control. Eventually, his grandson Sima Yan forced the Wei emperor to abdicate and established the Jin dynasty. In 280 AD, Jin conquered Wu, and China was unified once again. The Three Kingdoms came to an end. So why does this period remain so popular? Because it is not just about war. It is about people, how they rise, how they choose, and how they survive in chaos. Cao Cao represents power and strategy. Liu Bei represents loyalty and human connection. Sun Quan represents balance and stability. Zhuge Liang represents wisdom and dedication. Each of them shows a different way to live in a broken world. And that is why, even after nearly 1,800 years, the story of the Three Kingdoms still captures our imagination.